Hi everyone, so today we are going to solve this question, Excel sheet column number. Okay, so what is the question? So question is very simple. Basically we will be provided with the column title as it's appear in the Excel sheet, and we have to find the corresponding column number. Okay, so basically the input will be a string, and this string is basically the column title, and it will contain all uppercase alphabets. Okay, it will contain all uppercase alphabets. And what we have to do, so basically we have to find its corresponding column number. Let us take some example to understand. Okay, so for example, this is the column title, then the column number is 1. Okay, if the column title is B, then the column number is 2. If the column title is Z, then the column number is 26. Okay, so let's see this one example. So this is basically 1, and this is basically 26 multiply 1. And if you will add these two, I will get 27. Okay, so B is basically 2. This is basically 26 multiply the value of A is 1, and if you will add these two, I will get 28. Okay, so this is the value of A is 1. So the value of this A is basically 26 multiply 1. The value of this A is basically 26 multiply 1. And if you will add these three, then you will get 703. Okay, so the value of Y is basically 25. The value of Z is basically 26 multiply, and the value of Z is 26. If you will add these two, you will get 701. Okay, so this is nothing, this is just the implementation problem. Okay, it is only implementation problem. So what we have to do, so what we will do, suppose I have a string, let's say A, B, C. So this is basically the column title. What I will do, so take the value of D, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So its value will be 4. The value of C is basically 3, and 3 will multiply it by 26. The value of B is basically 2, and we will multiply it with 26 into 26. Similarly, the value of A is basically 1, and we will multiply it with 26 multiply 26 multiply 26 multiply 1, and then we will add all these 4s. Okay, so we will add. So basically what we have to do, so suppose this is a very long string, then what we have to do, so I will start iterating from the end. Okay, I will start iterating from the end. I will take a variable power, which is initially 1, and each time this power will get multiplied by 26. Okay, and I will find out the value of the character, and I will multiply the value of character with the power. Okay, so let's write the code. So basically this question is present on LeetCode. Okay, so now let us write the code. So what we are gonna do is, so our plan is very simple. Let us take one example to understand. So suppose I have this A, and A. Okay, so I will start iterating from the end. Let's take a variable answer, which is initially 0. Okay, so the value of A is 1, and initially the value of power is 1. Okay, so the value of A is 1. So what I will do, I will write answer equals current answer plus the value of the character. So in this case, this is 1. Okay, so 1 multiply power. So power is also 1. So answer equals 0 plus 1 into 1. So the value of answer becomes 1. Okay, now let us come here. So the value of A is basically 1, but it will get multiplied by 26. Okay, so what I will do, I will write here power equals power multiplied 26, and now execute this line again. Okay, so this is basically answer equals the current value of answer, which is 1. So the value of A is 1, and the value of power is basically 26. Okay, if you will add these two, you will get 27. Now for this one, so the answer is basically 27 plus, so what will happen at this point, I will multiply power by 26. So the value of power was already 26, so this is 26 into 26, basically 26 square, so this will be 676. Okay, so 676 multiply the value of A, which is 1. and if you will add these two, so this will be basically, so 7, 6, 13, 7, 2, 9 and 10. So this will be basically 703. Okay, so let's see above. So 703 is the right answer. Okay, so now let us write the code. So as discussed, initially my answer is 0, and initially I have a power variable which is initially 1. Okay, I will start iterating from the end. So let us find out the size of the string. So s dot size. Now after finding the size, we have to iterate from the end. Okay, so now let us iterate. So the last index is n minus 1 and the first index is basically 0, I minus minus. So what we have to write? So answer equals answer plus, first of all we have to find the value. So this is s of I. S of I will give me the character minus 64. Why 64? Because the ASCII value of capital A. Okay, so I am writing here s of I minus 64. So this is basically will give me a character. Okay, and this is 64. Basically the ASCII value of capital A is 65. Okay, but here in our problem the value of A is basically 1. So what I will do? I will do 65 minus 64. So the value of A will become 1. Okay, so basically this is character minus integer. So whenever the situation is character minus integer, what will happen? So this character will be converted to its ASCII value. For example, if this character is B, so the ASCII value what will become? So it will become 66 and I am subtracting 64. So it will become 2. And obviously the value of B for our problem is basically 2. Okay. And now what we have to do? So we have to multiply with the power. And now the power will increment. So power equals power multiply 26. Okay. And finally when the loop will end, we can return our answer. Okay, so very simple. Okay, so now let us submit our answer. Okay, so what is happening here is we are getting runtime error at this line, power equals power multiplied 26. And why we are getting runtime error? So basically we have integer data type. So the integer data type, the maximum number it can store is up to 2 to the power 31. Okay, in C++. So this is nearly 10 to the power 9. Okay, now suppose this power number is a very big number. And what we are doing? So we are multiplying this big number with 26. Then what can happen? So this resulting number, it can become greater than 10 to the power 9, which is the range of the integer. So if this is the scenario, what will happen? So we will get runtime error because this big number cannot be stored in an integer variable, and this power is basically an integer data type. Okay, so to solve this question, what we can do? So we have a data type long. So the range of long data type is basically it can store numbers which are up to 10 to the power 18. Okay, so this is the range for long data type. So if we will use long data type for the power variable, we will not get runtime error. Okay, because this big number can be stored in the long data type. Okay, so let's change the data type of the power variable. So instead of using integer, what we will use? We will use long, and hopefully this should work. Okay, now let's submit. Okay, so our code is working fine. Okay, so now let us discuss the time and the space complexity for our code. Okay, so basically the space complexity is order of 1. We are just creating only few variables. Okay, and the time complexity is basically order of n, big O of n, where n is basically the size of the string. Okay, so we are just iterating from the end of the string towards the first. Okay, so we are iterating from the end of the string. Okay, so the time complexity is basically linear and the space complexity is basically big O of 1. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this question, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.